So, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Eric.
Yeah.
All right.
So hi everyone, my name is Arik, this is Rotem, we are from Beats. Beats is a startup based in Tel Aviv, Israel. The sole purpose of this startup, which we founded in 2015, is to make people laugh and develop technologies that enable other people to make people laugh. That's the sole purpose of the company. Back in 2017, we got into an accelerator, Y Combinator. It's the same startup accelerator we discovered and invested on in Reddit, Airbnb, Dropbox, and companies like that. And then we raised $1 million from SoftBank Korea. The reason I'm saying that is not to brag. It's just to show we are serious about our mission. We're not just two idiots sitting in the garage. We're two idiots sitting in the garage, and we have serious investors behind us, and we really care about what we're doing, and they see that. So that's that. Okay, so what is Beats? After Y Combinator, we decided we want to work on a comedy platform, Instagram for comedy, something like that. And we've done a lot of research and development, and we got to Beats. Beats it's an app for short comedy videos which are based on a hashtag. As simple as that. The secret sauce of Beats is that you can go from a mood to create something without even having any idea what you want to create, to actually have an original content which is well edited without any editing skills in less than 5 minutes. That's the secret sauce. And we're going to show you how it works. Let's start with a few examples.
Hi everybody, I'm Rotem. Yeah, first. This is the app. I thought that maybe we should start with a couple of examples of videos. And I think it can be cool. This is my favorite. I have a lot of favorite bits. I think it's cool that we will show only bits that created from people that join us on the last meeting that we had. Okay? So you can see how easy it in a couple of days to create great content. So I'm just picking random stuff here. Okay? So it's very important to understand, to look at the hashtag, because the hashtag provide the context for the video. Okay, so when the Viagra kicks in,
and the sheep goes bum, and the chicken goes cluck cluck. I gotta go.
okay, virgin sex ed teacher.
Safety is here, and I'm professionally passionate about talking about safety. I have here a carrot and a condom, and I think the safest thing to do is just to stay here.
Let's do. Okay, this one is very good.
Look, dear, I know it's the third week in a row, but I'm not gonna be able to make it into this. You know what? Don't even bother. Fucking Sorry for calling you an asshole.
Another one. Mean vegans.
This will ease the pain.
Is it vegan?
Of course, it's just medicine.
Okay, good, because I would never hurt a living thing.
I understand. Let's get this abortion rolling. This will ease the pain.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I wish they would invent. Simple struggle.
Yo, Alexa, turn on the TV.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck, nigga? That's the lights. Alexa, the TV.
First of all, you ate my daddy, so you need to watch me right on.
I can go on and on, so let's continue. So, as Arik said, what we do so well in the app is we do the life of the creator is very easy. So when you have a mood to create something, you just get into the app and you get into the creativity center. Here you can see a lot of hashtags, basically ideas for you to execute. Okay, there is thousands of hashtags here. We have comedy writers that are constantly adding more hashtags for you to perform. So we are going to take care of the idea part for you guys. let's do.
By the way, you can also type your own hashtag. You don't have to.
Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, this is correct. So some hashtags are coming from the community. So when you have an idea, you can tap here on the right corner and just write any hashtag that you want. And you can also even add a directing note. So you can tell the actor, the artist that is going to perform your hashtag, how you want it to be performed. The cool thing is that you are getting credit for the content also. So it's the actor and the person that created the hashtag or the directing note. Let's say that I have a mood and now I want to create good meeting turned bad. So I will tap here, and this is the part where I will call Nick and Ari. Okay. So let's start with a little bit. Hi. Great. So let's start with Arik shaking Nick's hand. Okay.
Nice
Nice to meet you. I like that shirt.
Okay. Now I'm going to use this tool here. It's a cutscene tool, and basically going to record an empty video. And I'm going to select this empty video and add a text. After 5 minutes. And now I'm going to record Nick punching Ari.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the cue. All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So this is the raw material, okay, that we have. All right. Let's go. Great. So let's now edit this video and create the perfect bit. So I'm going to select the first clip and I'm going to trim the part that nothing happened. Okay? I'm going to select the cutscene. I'm going to remove the sound and also trim it to 1 second. I'm going to trim also the part that nothing happened here. And what I'm also going to do, I'm going to split this clip into 2 clips. Okay? Okay, now I want to make it more dramatic. So I'm going to take the second clip and I'm going to make it slow motion and black and white. And this is the final result. It's good. Now, thank you. Now let's add someone else's content to our beat. So you can always tap here and basically add something that we call byte. Byte is a small portion of someone else's beat. So this is users in the app, okay? And that's, for example, that's Savannah. Well done. And now I can use her content in our beat.
She actually gave permission to others to use it. People can't just use your bytes if you don't allow them.
Yeah, so let me explain. So basically this byte thing, first of all, it allows you to collaborate with other users without even the need to meet with them. The second thing is to allow you to create like a meme. If you created something that you think it can be like become viral and very funny to use in other video, it can help you. It can help the community to use it and create a meme out of it. And also, you can just save your clip to a byte and then just use it in your other clip. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you give permission for everyone to use it. So it can only be a private to you. So let's see the final result. Now, let's do voiceover. I can add my voice as Savannah thoughts. So I will tap here. This is the audio mode. And I'm going to select where I want to edit. And I can say something like, well done. Well done. Okay, and I can add multiple tracks. I can create amazing stuff here. One additional tool that we have, we have more tools. I won't go into too much details here. Obviously, you can come afterward, and I will tell you more. But we have like a tool to create 2 different characters without even moving. So let me show you. So I will start with like recording myself saying something like, "Hi, how are you?" "Great, thank you." And now I can select the second clip and just tap the clap mode, and change my voice.
I love the voice.
If the internet will work. Wait for it. Alright, cool. So, and this is the final result.
Hi, how are you? Great, thank you.
Basically, I play two different characters without even moving. So we have much more stuff here. Very cool. I can show you afterward. I wanted to show you how to share your content and other people's content. So for example, here.
Welcome to another.
Alright, this is my bit. You can check it out later. You can tap here, and then you have option to share it everywhere you want, every platform, and also download it to your camera roll. Okay. And now the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is the challenge, daily challenge that we have. Every day we have daily challenge with 3 participating hashtags. So you can see here, those 3 top hashtags. And basically in 24 hours, the person who got the most likes for a specific hashtag wins that specific hashtag. So when you start using bits, after getting to know bits, I think it's a very good idea to participate in a daily challenge because everyone that has the app get to see this screen. This is Confused Waterman, and when the Viagra kicks in, we already said it, Zombie Apocalypse Survival Kit. So everyone watch this screen after the challenge is over, and then they can just follow you through here. Okay, it's a great way to get this discovered.
One more thing about when you upload the video, you can choose if only you can see it or if anyone can see it, and you can choose if anyone can comment on the video or just people you follow. So that's another option you have here.
So I will remove all the sound so it will be silent. I hope that I selected everyone here. Okay. So when I finish the beat creation, I can tap here in the bottom right, and then in the submit screen, I can add caption, and I can select who will watch my content, and this is me? No. Okay, so who will watch the content and who can comment on the content. So for example, I can choose that only people that I follow will comment on the content, so they're less likely to say bad things about me. So, do you have anything else that we want to share?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, great. So let's get back to Arik.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, so when you think about the process of creating content, usually you need to have a mood to create content, then you need to figure out the idea, then you have to start recording it, and then you have to use different softwares and apps to edit it. So on our platform, we eliminated most of the process. So we give you the idea, we give you the editing tools, everything is fast and easy. Even I can do it, and if I can do it, you can do it as well. I mean, in terms of the editing. I want to talk a bit about the benefits of Beats. So first of all, it's important to understand this is a comedy platform. Okay, this is the sole purpose of this platform. Every feature we develop is intended to enable you to make people laugh. Okay, so this is the question we ask ourselves: Will it enable the users to make people laugh? So that's important to know. The first benefit is that you can get feedback from the community, from a growing community. Currently mainly of creators, but we also have several hundred people who come and visit to see the content, simply just watch the content, and you get feedback on your beats. The second thing is that it's great to join early to a platform which we believe could become a huge platform. Our investors believe it could become a huge platform. You will have direct contact to us. You can tell us, listen, we want you to add this feature. Actually, most of the features you saw are features that users requested from us, first users. So you'll have our phone number, and you can contact us at any time to give us feedback and to ask for features. We'll develop those. The third thing is get discovered by industry reps. So we're always talking with them, telling them, hey, this is a new platform. You can discover new talents over there, and we will make sure they will be able to contact you if you will allow them to contact you in order to get representation and stuff like that. So that's another angle we are pursuing. I want to talk a bit about monetization. So in a few months or so, we will start enabling people to tip you for the content you create. So basically, they will have a button on each bid, and if they like their bid, they can simply tip you, and you'll get paid for that. You'll be able to sell tickets to your shows directly from the app. So if you have a show, that's super simple to do it through that. Later on, when you become huge, and we will become huge, you'll have lots of followers, and they will want to buy your own merch. So we will enable them to do so directly from the platform. We will take care of everything. Connect with third parties, which will enable that as well. So that's in a year or so, and in 2 years or so, we will start enabling brands to buy hashtags, and you will be able to perform these hashtags. And if they decide they want to use that in the national ads, so you'll get paid for them. So for example, I don't know, McDonald's or some other company will buy the hashtag having a burger at 2 a.m. and you will be able to act it out and get paid for that as well. So that's another plan. We don't intend to enable traditional advertisement, as you know that, from Facebook and Instagram. We want to keep the platform clean as much as possible. So that's important to.
The way I just want to add one more thing. The way we see it is as I show you the creativity center. So basically, for top creators, you will have like a different creativity center that brands pay to sponsor. So every hashtag that you will see the brand they want to sponsor this hashtag and how much money you're willing to pay, and directing to what they want you to do. So you can just choose what to do and get paid for it directly from using our platform. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. Yes, exactly.
First, how long is the longest the content can be?
12 seconds.
12 seconds?
Yeah.
And then, that's all you can do is 12 seconds?
Sorry?
That's all you can do is 12? You can't place it together?
No, you can do the maximum is 12 seconds. But with the editing tools, and the cutscene tools, so you can get a lot of content in 12 seconds.
And also, is there a tutorial, what you just covered real briefly? Is there a tutorial?
So we are recording it, so we can just send you the link.
I'm sorry?
We are recording this, so we can just send you the link to the recording, so you can watch it.
Within the app, if you go in there, is there a tutorial to kind of teach you how to, because you did it, kind of quickly, so once we start playing with it, is there a way to find out how to, like read up if there's something we don't understand?
Yeah, so we don't have a tutorial. This is mainly because we believe, and we heard it from a lot of people, that the platform, the app, is just very easy to understand in like 2 minutes of play. So I suggest that you after finishing, you can take 2 minutes, and if after 2 minutes you don't understand something, I can come and show you.
And you'll get our business card. You can contact us, and we'll be able to do like one-on-one. No problem with that.
So you're just saying it's so easy that we can just, once we
Yeah.
start playing around.
Once you start, you will see it's very easy to use.
Basically, you can edit and change any clip, so you do it clip by clip.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
How many users do you have right now?
So we crafted the product for about 3 months with a small group of users, and now we feel more comfortable to start reaching out. LA is the first place we launched. So we have almost 70 or 80 people who create constantly, like day by day or every few days, and several hundred who come to watch the content. And our plan is to assemble the first group of several hundreds of creators, and then push traffic to the app. But by the way, you can use the app to create the content, download it, upload it to your Instagram or something like that, and get more exposure over there. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Are you planning to include locations to serve where you are for the bits and have that be part of kind of
It really depends on the user. So you are the first one that asked about it, and I guess that you want something like that, right?
in my experience, at least in Instagram, it attracts more people because it's just an idea, or just seeing from what state people are kind of putting.
Oh, okay. So it's not something that we discussed, but now that you mention it, we will add it to our roadmap, and when more people will ask for it, then we will add it. It's not a problem, and stuff like that for us to do, it's like a couple of days. Yeah. Any more questions?
Yeah.
First off, I want to say thanks. I'm a filmmaker and a producer as well as an actor, and this
Sure.
is amazing. Thanks.
Thank you.
I guess, is there any special effects that you can add to it?
So not right now. I mean, we do have stuff like black and white, and we have tools like to make reverse. You can reverse your clip and stuff like that. We are going to add in a few weeks blur effect. So everything that we are doing is for comedy. So when we talked to our users about it, they said it can be very funny to blur, like to center stuff and to put like a blur in your mouth or here, like you are naked, stuff like that. It can be very helpful for comedy. So this is something that we will add. So every special effect that you think can help you make better comedy, definitely we can do it.
Yeah. And so I
We
guess-
are not, but we're not talking about the special effects, that the young people see on social
Yeah.
media,
Yeah,
making your face.
The rabbit ears, for example.
What's your qualifications to be in the top content provider to open up the other things that you mentioned earlier?
What we talked about?
You said that,
The
top content providers will have like a different back office and have the ability
Yeah.
to sell merch and stuff. So is that like based on followers?
Yeah, it's about the amount of engagement, because the brands will want to allow only people that have certain amount of followers to promote their content. But it's the same thing as other platform. After getting to a certain amount of followers and getting engagement with the content, you get verified, and then the brands can notice you, and then they can say, for example, for this content I will allow people that have only 50,000 and above, and for this content I want only 500 and above, stuff like that. But it's in the future.
It's not going to be just based on followers. I mean, people will be able to submit. They will be able to set their criteria. But if they didn't set a criteria of 50,000 followers, and they are just looking for an actor or an actress to do some sort of a sketch for them, and then they can use it on their channels, that's okay as well.
Yeah.
So they can pick anybody.
Yeah.
So it really depends. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Yes.
He and I have been creating content together for a while, so is there a way for us to both be on the same account so that we can both individually post stuff or do stuff together, or is that a...
So let me explain. So we are not. I mean, we're not allowing like a group profile, but what we are allowing is now right now when you are creating content and using you can use these bits, okay, bytes. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bytes like a small portion. And you can tag him in the caption. You can
So
say
you would have to create a byte
Exactly.
Yeah.
that I would use in order to edit
yeah,
and make things.
and then both of your followers will see that content because you basically both.
Or
both of
if
your-
we're creating content together, then it would have to be one person orienting the app on their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then using the other person.
Yeah, and you can also like tag him in the caption, and it's like clickable and everything. So
So if it's two of us, then one person has to speak
Yeah.
adding the app to
Yeah.
the phone and
Yeah.
use the other.
So to add on to that, with the bites, is that something that you create and you don't put it out there? It's just like, this is my bite, and you can share it
Yeah.
with certain people?
you can use not sure.
So currently it's like either it's only yours and you can use
Yeah.
it,
Or anybody?
or anybody.
And you can
what-
create those bytes so like only I could, like he could create something that only I could use.
This is not something that currently we can.
So currently it's either only me or everyone.
But again, this is something that after using the app and you say, I really like that bytes feature, but I want just to share it with one person. That something that we can definitely develop. Yes.
Could you delete it and then after the other person uses it, that way whenever you don't use it?
Oh, it's a good idea. Yeah, I guess I can.
Also, if you're brand new and don't have any followers, how easy is it for other people to find your content?
So it's a good question. So I think that in the beginning, it's a good thing to use the daily challenge, because if you get to the first, or second, or third place, all the people in the app see your content, and they can directly follow you from there. And we have a discover page. I didn't show it, but I can.
You want to show it for a second?
Yeah, I will show it in a
So
second.
there's like a discover in which you can discover people you follow, their content, or content we suggest you. Why don't we show it for a second?
Yeah. Okay. So not the internet here, but this is the feed. By the way, this feed is something that if you download the app, you won't see it right now. You're going to see it tomorrow. This is a new. We changed the way it looks.
Based on we had a meetup last week, and someone said something about that.
And then we have.
explored it, and we already. I mean, in a few days you're going to see it on the platform as well.
Yeah, so after this person was very, he talked to us like 2 hours about it. He's a graphic designer, so yeah, we really wanted to, to understand if it's correct what he said, because if you have the app right now, you can see that every content is like using a full screen, although the content itself is only using like a half of the screen. And he said talked about the feed. So then we used our group. We have a group with 30 or 40 top creators in the app, and we send them like an example how it's going to look. And everyone said this is much better. So we actually develop it and release it. So this is the feed. We have two feeds here. One is following people that I am following. The second one is for you, and the for you is basically a way to find new people. So when you create a content, your content will appear here. And then people will see it, they can follow you from here and much of content. Okay?
Yeah, somewhere in the back. Yeah.
Okay. So does it have currently like a lot of apps like the Facebook, Twitter, like Instagram, like sharing like aspects? Are you able to do that?
Yeah, you can share it like to anything.
I will show you again. I will show it. One
Okay,
second.
cool.
You can download to your phone. You can upload the content.
So you see here, this part here, it's the share button. Every content has it, and you can just share it everywhere you want.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Is there a timeline for when it might come out on Android?
Yeah, like in about. First of all, you can already go to the Play Store and reserve your username on Android. We are working on that. I guess in about 10 weeks or something like that.
Yeah. So if you have Android, because it's a very new, just yesterday we released it, you need to go and search for Gagi. This is our company name, Gagi, and using the profile of the company, download Beats. Okay, the app. Okay. But we are working about that when people search for Beats in the App Store, in the Google Play, we will become first there. Yes.
So I have a couple questions about one about the Android thing, since you said it's not on Android. Are we able to like download it on our computer if we have a Mac and use it there? And then also, you said that you had this meeting today, you had another one. Is it an invite-only app, or can anyone just?
No, anyone can download it. Anyone can download the app. You can use it on iPad and on iPhones currently.
Yeah, our meetup is only for people that we handpicked, people that we think can become like pro creators in the app. But the platform is open for everyone. We're just doing right now, we're starting the launch of the app. And you ask about the computer? So,
Yeah, because I'm on Android also, so I'm like.
so if you have iPad, then you can use in 10 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a way to have music, or is it just in like?
Yeah, just with a mic. So what you're doing, you're recording your beat, and then in the end, you can just use the voiceover and record the music all over your beat. This is that, okay? And you can add multiple tracks. So you can add music and more sound and stuff like that. Yes.
Is there a specific reason you limited it to 12 seconds?
We think that comedy, it's something that can be very short form. We discussed it with our users, the 12 seconds, and no one mentioned that it thinks it should be longer or shorter. Exactly. So we actually started with 8 seconds, I think, and after changing it to 12 seconds, we saw much better content. So again, if a lot of people will start, asking about that, then it's something that we can change. But right now, it's only 12 seconds. Yes.
Just to follow up on the Android, sorry.
Sure. Don't worry. By the way, we in Israel, the team back in Israel, we love Android. Okay. But we started with iOS. Yeah, we love Android. Android. We love to develop the Android. We love to use Android.
Actually, Android will.
Yeah, Arik is. I don't consider Arik is. But yeah.
You said we can go on your company website or something?
No, in the playlist. In the Play Store, you see I forgot the name of the store because I'm using iOS for so long. You just write Gagi, and I think Gagi, G-U-G-G-Y.
G-U-G-G-Y.
Yeah, it's supposed to find like.
If you find it, we'll show you afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. Yes.
Yeah.
So my question is, I guess that the money aspect of things, if somebody's selling merch or getting tips, how much of the money are they getting as users? Are they getting whole thing?
haven't figured
Yeah.
that specific out. I can tell you that we'll have some reference for. So, for example, there is a platform called Twitch, which enables you to tip people for when you watch them playing. It will be reasonable. No, nothing like we are not Facebook.
Yeah, I mean it's important to it's important to say that everything that we are doing is to help you guys to create better content, to have more fun, to make more money. We don't need. I can something that off the record, okay? We don't need to make money, big money from the app. We just need to show that we can make money from the app, and that's it for us, okay? Because in the end, startup purpose is basically go to become huge, something like Snapchat and Instagram, or to be bought by someone that big and continue working on that product in the different companies. So we don't need all of this. We want you to be happy and that to help you, okay? So if when we start the tipping mechanism, believing that we will take the minimum possible amount just to show our investors that we can, okay? Yes.
Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Really?
He's making a beat.
No?
I don't really. My wife is, by the way.
God is not a ghost.
Yeah, I know. She's talking about like demons stuff like that. I don't want to get into it. She's like religious Jewish girls, and they have like stuff like that. I don't know, nonsense. Okay.
Quick clarification question. So you said that you can create a bit hashtag. Can you make a bit hashtag and submit a bit to it at the same time, or do you have to wait for your bit hashtag to be chosen?
No, you can
do it.
simply go to the studio and you can type the hashtag and that's it.
Okay.
So you can start by suggesting a hashtag that you think can be great, so everyone in the community will see it, and then record to it from this screen, or just to go to the recording screen and record to it. Okay? Yes.
Yeah, this guy. You had a question? Yeah.
I'm not sure what you asked, but I feel like it's something about creating your own hashtag. Is that
Yeah.
That's what she asked.
That's literally what she says. I'm sorry?
If it's like an unpopular hashtag, nobody's going to search it, so no one's going to find it.
So people don't search for a hashtag like randomly. They watch it from the Discover page and the challenge.
Although you can.
Yeah, although you can search for hashtag, but it's not like Instagram or Facebook where you add like a lot of hashtags because you want people that search for that hashtag will check your content. Just understand. We will take care of that your content will be shown to a certain amount of people. And if this content, if we, for example, if we are showing it to 20 people and out of 20, 12 liked it, then we know that this content is something good, and then we will show it to more people. But if no one liked it, then you should make better content. Okay?
So you said you can search for hashtags?
Yeah.
How do you, so like if someone's like, oh, I have this great hashtag idea, they should probably search it first? Or
So,
is there
I mean,
a
some-
feature where
so
like if you
some of
submit it,
these-
it will be like, no, we already have that?
Some of the users will talk to say that when they want to do a hashtag, they first search if people did that.
Yeah.
And if they did that, it gives them inspiration as well.
Yeah.
So if someone doesn't do that though, like if someone's like, oh, I'm brilliant, I have a new hashtag, and they just submit it, but it's already
No, you
submitted,
can't. You
is
can't.
there a
So
feature?
you can't. Let me show you. When you start typing it, for example, let's write bed meeting turn bed. Then we'll say bed meeting turns.
Maybe good meeting?
You say
Good meeting. Good meeting. Yeah. Good meeting turns bed. You see, and I can't.
yeah.
Do you think there would be any issues with copyright if you like show a logo?
So,
Our logo.
this is another issue when we say we are pro creators and artists. So this is a question other people ask. If people will download your content and use it on other places, you just need to tell us. Okay? We'll take care of it.
No, I mean like say if I was creating a Stella in a video and then Stella gets mad, they go, hey, who is this clown? Use
So First of all, let me tell you that if you're going to use your Stella and your beat and you become like popular, believe me, they're going to come and hug you, okay? And that's it. But if someone will have problem with the content in the app, by the way, it doesn't necessarily mean like a branding issue, maybe like nudity or something like something like bad. You can report it, and and after a couple of people that reporting this content, then we will remove it. And we are monitoring the content. I mean, we don't care about any content that you create. It can be like, free in your comedy, except for nudity. Okay? That's it. But we're going to have the blur effect, so we can be naked, but no one will see. It's okay.
Yeah. So, if you're working on a bunch of other projects and you want to kind of cross-promote, can you do funny stuff that also is kind of maybe promoting a movie you're doing or something like that and having a big...
We don't care. We can do whatever you want.
I don't know, the name of your movie and do, or like a character from the movie or stuff like that. Yeah, sure.
That's great. Yes.
Is there restrictions on things like cursing?
No. I said
This is
if it's funny. If it's not, so don't do it. Okay. But if it's funny, do it.
yeah.
Yes.
Actually, along the lines of that though, is there any sort of, I wouldn't say security on your end, but like if someone's just really bad, are you able to like get rid of it?
No. So
You know
this
what I mean? Like
this
if
is
someone just really
Yeah.
So the thing with this is that we don't have to do that. So if someone submits content and that content doesn't work and it doesn't get liked, he or she doesn't get liked, so it simply won't pop up for people in their feed. So
Okay.
that's that. I mean, the system.
It just disappears on its own.
Yeah. We don't like eliminate.
I mean, you should.
All right. That's it.